Hello, I'm Robin Scott, aka M. Now, why this song?
Hey everyone, it's Chelsea here for the premiere episode of Why This Song. Now, one thing we can all agree on is our love of music, right? You listen to a good song and you just want to listen to it over and over again. You sing it in the shower, maybe you try not to embarrass yourself while singing karaoke to it. You follow the artists and the stories behind the song and how it was created. But even after all that, it just still feels like there's something missing. Maybe the most important thing, the why of the song. Why does it even exist in this world? Why do we love it so much? Why, after all these years, do we still love it? And why will we love it in years to come? This show is all about pop and culture, because what else really matters other than pop, pop, pop music? I'm going to find the answers and share them with you on Why This Song. We're here in Burbank at one of my favorite local spots, Run Out Groove Records. Do you smell that? I love the smell of vinyl, especially when it's classic and you can tell it's been well loved. Let's head to the M's and see what we can find. This week, I got a banger from 1979 that 45 years later is getting millions of views on TikTok, inspiring dances and remixes.
Shovel with a shoe shine. Makes me a Molotov. I'm on the headline.
Pop music was popular before the new wave era arrived with synth pop and the immense influence of music video. It's not like Robin Scott could predict the future. He was just ready for it.
I had the seed of an idea, but it was not until, I guess, it really had bedded in that I translated it into a song. I was producing at that time in Paris, and I had the opportunity to use some downtime in the studio. And so I got together a few musicians, and we started to sort of kind of break the ground with it. Unfortunately, I had a friend who had a studio in Covent Garden. I gave him the basis of the idea, and so there were, in fact, 3 versions. The first choice was to adopt a kind of rhythm and blues genre. There seemed to be a song there, but I hadn't yet cracked it. So we then did a kind of funk version, a la James Brown. That was entertaining too, but this is not radical enough for me. So I had to push it again. And that was using technology to take music in the mainstream that step further.
Wanna be a gunslinger, don't be a rock singer. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, which way you wanna go? Talk about pop music. Talk about pop music.
Track 1, Side 1. Pop Music by M was the hit single off his first album, New York, London, Paris, Munich.
And I always remember as a kid, on the bottles, the perfume or the cologne, it would say New York, London, Paris. I put the Munich in as a little extra.
New York, London, Paris, Munich. Everybody talk about pop music.
Somebody on Radio 1 championed it for a week, and then bang, once that got out, it just went crazy.
Do you want to go to Warner Brothers? Step right in here, my foreign friend. Make yourself at home. This tasteful plush little unit happens to belong to yours truly. Now, let's pop this thing up, see what you can do.
Get down.
Music and music.
Well, music is art, and music is science.
I came up with the idea of using the pseudonym M because I had looked out of the window and saw the M Metro sign.
The interesting thing is the application of music, not the sound.
Shooby-dooby-doo-up. They were sort of my flashbacks to listening to other artists. Nonsense lyrics that kept the groove. Well, I was always in love with painting. You know, I was a painter before I was a musician, really. And I often do allude to the fact that I feel like I'm painting with music.
The single went to #1 on the charts in 1979 and stayed on the Hot 100 for 24 weeks. The music video was way ahead of its time. So why was pop music so popular?
Well, I think it celebrates a cultural phenomenon which has been current for at least 3 generations now. But pop music is something that everybody is familiar with. It's become, it's the wallpaper of the last 60 years, isn't it?
Robin Scott started out as a producer, and his decision to become an artist was the result of him recognizing all the different types of music that was innovative at the time. From the punk of the Sex Pistols.
A close friend of mine was Malcolm McLaren, and he brought half of the Pistols up to my flat and sort of wanted to pick my brains and to see where to go with that.
To the disco that was heating up the dance floors in clubs.
So I'd soaked up what was happening then, and I knew what was happening on the kind of Studio 54 New York scene, dance music.
Dance in the supermarket, dig it in the fast lane. Listen to the countdown, they're playing our song again. I can't get jumping jack, I want the whole get back. You like music, knick-knack, talk about.
The multiple hooks in pop music were ready for social media clips decades before there were mobile phones. So it's no surprise it's one of the most danced-to songs with millions of views.
To see people are dancing to this song nearly 50 years after its creation is just quite extraordinary.
London, Paris, Munich, everybody talk about pop music.
You're making me think of that line. I want to dedicate it. Everybody made it.
I wanna dedicate it. Everybody made it. Infiltrate it. Activate it.
I'm probably more happy where I am now than I've ever been. And the only reason that I can say that is because I've probably made as many mistakes as I needed to. So some of those mistakes were good decisions. That's what I'm saying.
All these years later, all around the world, wherever you are, pop music by M is still making us talk about it, and now we understand why. And there's more to come from M, so stay tuned for that and for more episodes of Why This Song.
You read me?